This week, on Days of Our Pirates, the Pirates look to hopefully start a win streak as they come off a 2-0 loss in the first game of the series against the Giants, and there has been an MLB call-up. Liover Peguero has been called up from the Altoona Curve to come and play in Pittsburgh, and I'm very excited for him as Jose Quintana, the man who probably is the second best pitcher on this team behind Roansy Contreras, but has been in a bit of a slump in terms of how he usually plays compared to now, is on the mound today. And very excited to see what Peguero can do as well. But let's get right into this game. The Giants are up, and this one is crushed, and this one is most likely gone, and it is. So the Giants take an early 1-0 lead in the top of the first. As you see right here, they're very great hit. And the Pirates find themselves down early once again. But it's the first inning, right? It's not a tone of what's going to happen for the rest of the game, right, guys? As we go to the bottom of the first, Pirates trying to respond, but Alex Wood is at the mound today for the Giants. And Ke'Bryan Hayes is going to get a hit. That's going to be a single for Hayes. Nice way to start the game for the Pirates. Ke'Bryan Hayes, the man who most definitely is one of, if not the best players on this team. And here's Reynolds, and he's going to just hit this one, and it is going to be safe. So Bryan Reynolds gets on base, and it looks like the Giants might be challenging that call, and it looks like they're going to, as we're going to get some footage here. You guys can interpret it as you want, but the Giants are trying to claim that Reynolds was out and not safe. We'll see here, and that's going to be a very close one. Very close. Definitely something that could probably go either way, and the call was overturned. So Reynolds is out, and Hayes is on second. As this one for Michael Chavis is going to drop, and that is going to put Hayes at third base. So man on first and third with one out. After the single by Chavis, Hayes was looking to go home. He didn't have the time. And now we have Diego Castillo on a 3-2 pitch. This one's hit, and this one is it. Let it drop. Let it drop. It's not going to drop, but it's going to most likely driving a run for Hayes. It's a close call, but it is a run nevertheless, and he is safe at home plate. So the Pirates tie up this game thanks to the sacrifice fly by Diego Castillo, who honestly he had a nice start to the season, but he's kind of been limited in production for the past probably three weeks to a month. As this one's hit hard, and that is going to be, oh, what a diving catch by Jack Suwinski. As we see here again, Jack most definitely knows how to put on a show here in Pittsburgh. As we're heading to the top of the third, Pirates not able to do anything in the bottom of the second. This one is, it's going to just get past him and go for a single. As you hear again, very hard hit ball, and it's just going to get past Peguero. So that's going to result in a single for the Giants. This is hit. Will it drive in a run? Let's find out. And he's going home, and he is going to get in easily to make it a 2-1 game in favor of the Giants. So the Giants retake the lead, and they're in a very tight division race with the Dodgers and Padres for the National League West division, as this one's hit hard, and that is going to most likely be at least a double, and it will be a double. Ke'Bryan Hayes putting on a show today. As you see, here's Diego Castillo. He drove in a run last time he was up at bat. What can you do here on 2-2 pitch with 2 outs? And this one's hit. Is it out of here? It looks like it has the distance, and it does. Diego Castillo with the 3-run homer. The crowd, probably one of the most packed crowds we've had this year, is very excited. And the Pirates, thanks to that 3-run homer, very clutch I may add, take a 4-2 lead, and they look to tie up this series heading into the third game tomorrow. And this is a great way to do it. As we head to the top of the next inning, top of the fifth, on the 1-1 pitch, this one's hit hard, and it looks like it is going to cut the deficit in half. Thanks to the solo home run, Pirates, their lead has been cut to 4-3. As really, there was nothing center fielder could do. That ball just had enough distance so that he didn't have a chance to make a play on it. Going to the bottom of the fifth, and Castillo, did he go? No, he did not. So 2 outs, a man on first. They're claiming that Castillo did not go. But looks like we have a little bit of an altercation going on with the umpire. And the Giants don't really like that call the way it looks, and it's not going to end up mattering as we go to the top of the 6th. As this one is hit, and that's going to be a single. So nice way to start the inning for the Giants. See here again, it's just going to go down right past Ke'Bryan and get a result in a single. So now 2 men on base, 1 out, 2-0 pitch, and that's going to be a single again. Can it drive in a run? And it's going to drive in 1, and it's only going to drive in 1. It's a 4-4 game. The Giants tie it up here on the road, thanks to the hit by Crawford. And again, they're just sneaking past the infielders of the Pittsburgh Pirates. And now, with a great opportunity to take the lead. This one is going to be a sacrifice fly, most likely going to drive in a run. Let's see if they can do it. And it will. So the Giants take a 5-4 lead and have recaptured this lead after being down 4-2. Very nice offensive production by them. As we go to the top of the 7th, Pirates once again fail to respond. 2 men on base, 1-2 pitch. This one's going to drop, and that's going to definitely at least drive in 1 run. And it's probably only going to drive in 1. Chris Stratton on the mound for that pitch as he goes in to relieve Quintana. And you see there, Gonzalez is able to get a very solid hit as we go to the top of the 8th inning. And the Pirates, again, they get him out, but they failed to do anything in the bottom of the 7th. Anthony Banda able to maintain the score at what it was when he came into the game. Bottom of the 8th, Pirates have 2 more chances to try to at least tie this game and get it to extra innings, if not win it. And the man, the myth, the legend, the DH, Daniel Vogelback's up. And this one's crushed. There's no doubt that this one is gone thanks to Daniel Vogelback cutting this lead into half. And the Pirates are only down by 1 now. The crowd's going crazy. It's 6-5 Giants thanks to the solo home run by Daniel Vogelback. And you watch and you see him gaze at that baseball. Look at him. And on the 1-0 pitch, that one's going to be a hit by Hoy Park. And no offense to him, I don't know why he's really a starting player on this roster, especially when you look at who we have in the minor leagues. But regardless, he gets the single here, and let's go. So the Pirates, Cal Mitchell gets this one, and this one's going to be out. So there's 2 outs now. And the Pirates, they have an opportunity to try to tie up this game right here. And they're very fortunate for the opportunity. Can they take advantage on the 1-2 pitch? Oh, and this one's just going to get hit up by Heineman. And that's an easy out. So the Giants, their lead's cut in half, but they still lead 6-5 going into the top of the 9th inning. Oh, and what a clutch hit by Crawford. He's had a great game today when it mattered most. That's going to make it a 7-5 lead for the Giants, making it just that more difficult for the Pirates. They now need at least 2 runs to keep this game alive next inning. And we're going to see if they can do that. Bottom of the 9th. Doval's in the pitch. And Vogelback, he strikes out looking, and that is going to end the game. The Giants win 7-5. And the Pirates fall to 25-39. So just like I've always said, this team is still on an upward trajectory. And losing is definitely still in our DNA. And it makes me concerned for when this team is actually going to be good in the future, because I believe we will. But I feel like whenever it's all said and done at the end of this season, we're going to be looking at our roster at the end of the season and be like, wow, I really like this roster going into next season. And we still have more players that can be added into it. Like Henry Davis, he probably won't play this year, you know. And there's nothing wrong with that. He was just drafted last year. Let him develop in the minors. I 100% get that, you know. But there's going to be other players who aren't even starting, or players who are still in the minor league system even, and we're going to be saying, wow, look at this team. We really like this roster going into next season. Look at all the potential and what they were already able to get done this season. And overall, the Pirates won 61 games last year. They were 61-101. I'm hoping for at least 71 wins this year. So make it 71-91, because even though that's not a great record, I just want to see signs of improvement, and we can still do that. But with that being said, that doesn't mean that we're playing like crap right now. And whether we lose games in pretty similar fashions, we've won 1 game within the past like 11 or 12. And the reason why is because we would either get shut out and have 0 runs whenever we only give up 2. So what usually happens is we have a good pitching performance, a great pitching performance, a winning pitching performance at that. But our batting production is nothing. And if it is something, it's a solo home run by Jack Suwinski, and that's the only run of the game. Or we have a lead like this, and we blow it. That's how we've lost almost every single game in this losing streak, aside from the 1 win against the Cardinals. And it's really frustrating, I'm going to admit it. But regardless, the Pirates need to take the game of this series tomorrow, as Peguero's in the lineup again, and we really just want to see the Pirates get back to winning and have a winning streak. Just give me a 2-game winning streak right now, right? Just make it a streak, make it a trend, and then we can go from there. But just like the Pirates blowing leads and finding ways to lose, so are the days of our Pirates.